Namaste everyone. Welcome back to my channel Abundant Love, or if it is your first time viewing a video in my channel, a warm welcome. Thank you so much for choosing to view this content. So today's video is about how is the upcoming week going to be? What are the energies that you can expect or you should be aware of? What are the messages that your spirit guides or angels want to convey specifically for the upcoming week? We will go through all of that. So, the Sunday, 10th October, is 10-10-2021, which is again considered a portal. So what we'll do, we'll see the energy of the upcoming week, and we will just take one extra card. uh yeah, I'm feeling driven to say we'll take two extra cards, one from the monology and one from the ancestors deck, just to see if there are any special messages for you, special energies that are coming your way through the 1010 portal, on which is like this upcoming Sunday. Okay, so without further ado, let's start our reading. So today I'm sitting outside and it's really windy here. So yeah, apologies if things are flying in the middle of the video. So this is option 1, this blue Buddha. This red Buddha is option 2, and this yellow Buddha is option 3. As usual, you pick any option intuitively or whatever you resonate to. You may resonate with more than one option, and that is perfectly fine. And once you choose your option, you go to the video description or in the pinned comment and you click on the timestamp next to your option. So there your reading starts. Okay, so let us get started. I'll see you in your choice of option. So before I start, let me pray to the spirit guides. Dear gods, goddesses, angels, spirit guides, archangels, ascended masters, and all the positive forces in the world. Mother Nature, please assist us in doing today's reading. Please keep me and the viewers inside your protection shield. Thank you for everything that you do for us. Through this video, let the viewers receive messages regarding the upcoming week, messages of hope, courage, strength, dynamic action, optimism, love, and compassion. Thank you again. Okay, now we will start. Like I said, this was option 1, so I'll keep the other two options aside. Okay, welcome to your reading, option 1 or pile 1. For those of you who chose this cute blue dressed mini Buddha, let us see what are the energies you need to be aware of in the upcoming week that starts from October 11 and ends in October 16. So apologies again, today's card drawing will be a bit slower because it's very windy here. So I just want to make sure that things just do not fly away. So I'm doing things a bit slower than usual. Thank you. One more card, please. I'll take this one. Thank you. Okay. Then we will pull some cards from the Energy Oracle deck. Dear spirit guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, and all the positive forces in the world, what is it that option 1 or pile 1 viewers need to know regarding the upcoming week? We got two cards from the Energy Oracle deck. I'll keep both of them. Then we'll take cards from the Angel Answers deck. Dear angels, what is it that pile 1 or option 1 viewers need to know regarding this upcoming week? One more card, please. Oh, I got two more. I'll keep both. Okay. So for the upcoming week, we took cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot Energy Oracle and from your angel answers. Then just for the Sunday 10 on 10 portal, we'll draw one card from the Moonology deck and one card from the Angel Ancestors deck. Okay. What are the energies that pile 1 or option 1 viewers can expect coming in for them through the 10 on 10 portal? Thank you. One card from our Ancestors deck, Angels and Ancestors. What are the blessings that are coming in for pile 1 or option 1 viewers through this 10 on 10 portal on Sunday? Thank you. Okay. Take the other card as well. Thank you very much. Okay, now let us dive into your reading. Let us see your tarot cards for the upcoming week first. Okay. Okay, my pile 1. I can already see that you are going through a massive transformation for quite some time now. And this week, that transformation might feel a little bit more intense, in the sense that this week the transformation is really going to accelerate because you have the death card. Okay, if you are seeing this death card for the first time, don't be scared, because the death card in tarot rarely means physical death. It is always massive transformation or death of our physical ego or ego. Okay, and when we say death of ego, by that we mean that we no longer connect that strongly with our prejudices, with our fears, with our rigid ideas. Okay, and that is what is happening for you, because what you have is the Five of Wands, which for some of you is lots and lots of anxiety. Okay, your mind is probably going on a hyperdrive, even though things in your world is not that chaotic, but your mind is. Okay, and just to give an example, I can say from my experience, recently, in the recent weeks, I went through this situation where in the external world, everything was working in my favor. Okay. But my mind was still on an anxiety drive, because it was part of it was still connected to old patterns. So even though everything was working my way, but my mind was like, no, 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 you cannot relax. This is too good to be true. There is some catch, probably. So this is something you also are going through. For some of you, I'm seeing that. For others of you, this Five of Wands can show that there is some uh, competitiveness that you are facing from other people. Okay, it can be in your workplace, or it can be in a relationship situation that too many people are placing their opinions, and again, all of this uh, results in you or your mind getting confused even more. So the death is actually happening for that. Death of this confusion is happening this week. But whenever the death card comes, it's like I said, it's a strong transformation energy, massive transformation energy, that you no longer can uh, take it slow. Okay, so that is the energy I'm getting. And then what is coming in is this beautiful temperance angel. Okay, so, this temperance angel is coming in to bring back balance in your mind, in your body, in your spirit, everything. So, probably what had happened in the recent past for you, option 1, is like I said, there was your mind was perceiving something as fierce competition for some of you. For others of you, your mind was perceiving whatever positive thing is happening in your life is too good to be true. It is still attached to old ways of thinking, by which I mean old ways of being stressed out, old ways of being worried, old ways of, always having this multiple options, multiple scenarios playing out in your head, in your vision. So, and that is probably happening because there is a lack of balance, okay? It can be in your lifestyle, probably you work too much, you do not rest as it is needed, or it can be the opposite also, okay? It can be probably you are resting too much and you are too afraid to put in the work. Okay, so all that is going to change because the temperance card has come in for you. Okay, definitely, balance is being restored. Let us see what your oracle cards are saying. Okay, nice. So, definitely, since the death has shown up, like I said, this is a massive transformation, and there are two cards here. I'm sorry, just give me a minute. These are your 10 on 10 cards. Uh, so, what is happening for you guys is your, there is probably some spiritual transformation or spiritual awakening is going on for you, even though you are not conscious about it, even though some of you I can see, you are going through it, because the, like I keep saying the same thing, death will only appear when there's a massive transformation, and that massive transformation can only happen when you yourself are willing to undergo that, to reconnect with your own spirit. Okay, only then that will happen. Like, there is some part inside you which is your soul, which your mind cannot analyze. That part of you is like, I've had enough of the same patterns. I want to move beyond this, I want to grow beyond this. So definitely that is what is happening for you, because what you got is the goddess of the moon, which is, which means that your intuition is getting sharper and sharper, and your body and mind is aligning with the phases of the moon. Okay, so around new moon, you might feel, we just crossed a new moon, right, on 6th October. You might feel more agitated, more fears coming up, because that is the time you are releasing old baggage. And then in the, around full moon, you can feel that, okay, you are feeling really powerful, you're feeling really dynamic, motivated, things like that. Okay, so, and these are just examples. In the in between phases also you will feel fluctuations and all that, but all that is happening because your body, mind and spirit are getting in a line, and your intuition is becoming super sharp, because what you also got is the sixth chakra or archangel Metatron. And I can hear some of you saying that, oh, I've heard this before, I've seen this before. Yes, you have, because this is your third eye chakra, which is again strongly related to having in strong intuition when it is perfectly balanced. Okay, so I would say be mindful, be aware, because you might be receiving messages from your spirit guides. These messages can be in the form of your own inner thoughts, inner knowing, and the way you will know that those are divine messages, because there will be no analysis. Okay, you will just get a powerful thought that, okay, this is it. This is this is what this means, and that's it. There's no analysis that needs to be done. So the wind came and the card flipped. I don't know if you saw it, but you see, you already got from this energy oracle deck two cards that say the same thing, that your intuition is very sharp this week, And then there's a third card from the Angel Answers deck that says, listen to your intuition. Do you see how strongly these messages are coming in for you? Your spirit guides this week are emphasizing you to connect to your own spirit, to the divinity inside you, to your intuition. Maybe outside this Five of Wands energy, this chaos, some confusion, some competition, comparisons is going on. They are saying, no, don't pay any attention, because you got an angel card saying, no, no, no. Okay, this week, please do not force something to happen. Please do not get desperate and think that, no, I have to do this. They are saying no to that. Okay. Do not do anything out of desperation. Do not get angry because you have the Five of Wands energy. Okay. Please be mindful of your anger, of your temper. Do not get angry at all. Okay. If it's possible, try to stay away from situations that can trigger anger in you. This is very important for this week. And just trust. Okay. This is a week where you are being put into slowly being put into balance, because you got the Temperance card. There were lots of things that were out of balance, and this week your spirit guides are coming in like the death of ego. So this might feel intense, like as if you're helplessly letting go of something. You might feel, okay, I have no control over this anymore. I'm helpless and all that. But remember, you are never helpless. Your spirit guides are with you, and they are strongly encouraging you to listen to your intuition this week, because you got three cards saying exactly the same thing, that your intuition is super sharp, and also you got the card trust. Okay, so definitely lots of divinity around you this week. Now let's see the 10 on 10 portal, which is just before the start of the week, which is on Sunday. What is that activating for you? Okay, same message. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. Now do you see, like we at least five cards saying the same thing for you, option one or pile one. You have to honor your inner knowing. You have, maybe that's why this death is happening. Probably you were like, you have this divine help, divine presence, but you are too ashamed to admit to yourself, because the external world is probably making fun of you or something, and you don't want to admit it, like that yes, your intuition is stronger than any logical analysis. But that is what is happening for you. And definitely listen to your intuition this week. Connect to your inner knowing, connect to your inner self this week, because then you'll probably get some clarity. Okay, they're saying the answers you need are coming. And I think the way the answers are coming is through your inner knowing. So this is a week where you stay away from any competition, comparison, confusion, anything that triggers negativity in you. You will intuitively know that this is where I'll get triggered. Don't go there, no matter how impolite or something it sounds. Your angels will help you to deliver that message politely. Uh, yeah, don't go anywhere where you know you'll be triggered into some negative form of energy. Instead, you take time to go within, to hone in your intuition, because you will get answers that you are seeking, because they're saying answers you need are coming. And there's the warrior ancestor has come for you, and he's saying be fearless and stand strong. What a powerful card, right? And they're saying that in response to this Five of Wands energy. Okay, because definitely the Five of Wands can cause some form of fear in you. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, so they're saying that be fearless and stand strong. It might feel a little overwhelming, but it is mostly in your mind. Okay, the external world is not as scary as your mind is making out to be. But the main takeaway from this reading, I would say, is the 10 on 10 portal has already activated for you a strong balancing of your third eye chakra so that your intuition develops. Please honor that. Please trust that. Uh, when I was going through this, my spirit guides once came and clearly told me that it is okay to be wrong sometimes, because I did not want to do tarot readings or anything, because I was like, what if I'm wrong? What if I interpret the divine messages incorrectly? And I'm sharing this with you guys because it's very natural. Intuition is also like a muscle. The more you practice it, the sharper it becomes. But you yourself have to trust it first, okay? So that's what my spirit guides told me, that you can be incorrect sometimes in your interpretation, but know that you are protected. The person you are delivering the message to will always be protected. That is the assurance I got, which is why I slowly started doing this. Now, the more I do this, the more I realize, okay, yes, my intuition is um, 9 out of 10 times more correct than any logical interpretation. So, more power to you, option one. This is a very divinely guided week for you. So, please bask in all the divine glory, hone in your intuition skills. There is balance coming in for you, so you need not be afraid. Okay. Overall, I see, yes, it's a week where a lot is happening in your inner world. Do not pay attention to the triggers of the outer world. Okay, that is the message I would leave you with. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment on what resonated and share it with your friends who like this type of content. Okay, I'll see you again in my next reading. Till then, lots and lots of love. Okay, let me put the cards back before I move on to the next pile. Welcome to your reading pile 2 or option 2 for those of you who chose this red Buddha. Let us see what your spirit guides want to convey to you about this upcoming week. So we'll take cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot, the Angel Answers, and the Energy Oracle for this week. And then for the 10 on 10 portal, which is just before the start of this week on 10th October, we'll take messages from the Moonology deck and our Ancestors deck. Thank you, Spirit. And I apologize, it's a really windy day here today. So I'm shuffling things slowly so that I don't end up with flying cards all around. So bear with me if I'm slower than usual today. Take a few cards from the Energy Oracle deck now. What is it, Spirit, that option 2 or pile 2 viewers need to know regarding this upcoming week. What are the blessings that are entering into their life? Energies they need to be aware of. Thank you. Card from the Angel Answers deck now. Angels, what is it that you want to say to option 2 or pile 2 viewers regarding this upcoming week? Thank you. One more card, please. What is it? So these are our cards for the weekly energies. Now we will draw one card from the Monology deck and one card maybe from the Ancestors deck to get additional messages about what energies are being activated in the 10 on 10 portal for you guys, okay? Through the 10 on 10 portal, which is just before the beginning of this week. It's on Sunday. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we're saying take one more card. So, one more card, please. I think two more cards came out, but I'll keep them. Thank you, Spirit. Then we'll take cards from the Angels and Ancestors deck. Ancestors, what is it that option 2 or pile 2 viewers are receiving through this 10 on 10 portal? Please be with them. Thank you. Thank you. One more card, please. Thank you. Okay. So now we will dive into your reading option 2. So let us see your weekly energy card first before we see the 10 on 10 portal. Okay. Lot is going on. A lot is going on for you this week. So, like I said, there are lots of things going on for you this week. This week, I think it's mainly due to the 10 on 10 portal because, yeah, the last new moon also was very strong. Remember, we are already inside the Mercury retrograde, and there are lots of other astrological phenomena going on. Planetary configurations changing, which really I'm not the best person to speak about. But due to all that, this week might feel a little bit unstable. You might feel a little bit vulnerable than usual. So, you have the storm warning card from the Energy Oracle deck, okay? They're saying, which is why I said you might feel a little bit unstable, a little bit unsteady, but at the same time, you got an angel card saying, no need to worry. No need to worry, okay? Which is why I showed these cards together. Things might feel a bit turbulent, a bit stormy, but your angels are saying no need to worry because they themselves are shaking things up a little faster than usual. You are going through some tremendous healing because you got this card, healer of all ages. Some of you can be healers yourselves if you are like scoffing at this idea. Uh, you never know, okay? But you might be energy healers or doctors or nurses yourselves, and through this, you are healing yourself as well, okay? those of you who cannot relate to being any any aspect of an healer, what is happening for you is you have a very powerful spirit guide. It can be an ascended master, okay? It can be a, like whenever I look at this card, I see Jesus Christ, right? So some powerful ascended master like that you are strongly connected to, and that's why you are going through some intense healing this week. But they are saying they are with you. No need to worry. Remember, uh, then your tarot cards actually are very nice. They're showing that first you have the world card. Okay, now the world card, like it's like a cycle, right? So maybe this week is where you are at the final stages of ending a cycle that was no longer serving you. For some of you, it's like that. For some of you, you might be traveling with the world card for job, for just a vacation or anything. Okay. Uh, Overall, the world card is a very positive card. If you're ending a cycle, it's probably something that you do not need in your life anymore. And the appearance of the world card is like all things positive are being pushed towards you. Even if you don't see it this week, you will start feeling it this week. Okay. And then you have the star card as well. Okay, so the star card always makes me feel very vulnerable, but in a positive way, which I've said in my previous readings. Star card shows how vulnerability can be your strength. Okay, you can, yes, use your vulnerability as your strength this week, and you can wish upon a star and have some wish fulfilled. Okay, maybe a minor thing, some health issue that was bothering you, you might find that's improving. Okay, or yeah, some small form of appreciation you might get, because the star with the world definitely is showing that something is positive happening for you this week. Okay, but at the same time, I'm so sorry, I'm just rubbing my hand all over my face because it's cold. But coming back to the reading, since you got the storm warning with the world and the star, it means sometimes you will feel shaken up. Sometimes you yourself will feel, my God, thank God I was shaken up because things are finally in my favor. Things like that. Okay, it is an intense week, but at the same time, there is some wish fulfillment happening for you this week. So I think that's great. And then you have this page of wands. Okay, the page of wands, like I always say, the page is an energy who is eager to learn, eager to grow. And when it's combined with the wands energy, it means it's a very creative thing, very something that he's passionate about. He's thinking to start. He's still at the page state. So you're probably learning about this thing more. You are just talking to people and gathering ideas about something you want to start. And they're saying just keep doing it. Okay, don't feel weak because you still don't have like results to show. Okay, um, it can be, you can be a researcher. Okay, I know in scientific research we always feel unproductive even though we work in the lab for hours, but unless we have results that can be publishable, there's always a guilt working. So if that is your case, don't worry about it, because you are, this is actually a very good time for gathering more information, learning more stuff. So go ahead and do what you're doing. There's definitely some form of wish fulfillment, but at the same time, there's some shaking up there also. But they are saying, don't worry. And your final angel answer card is saying, it's up to you. It's up to you. There is whatever shaking up is happening is not going to force you into something. Okay, even after the shaking up, if you feel you want to go back to your previous patterns and all, they're fine. They're not even judging you. And they'll help you in that also. It's not that if you choose to go back to your previous pattern, you'll be a failure or anything. No. They're saying it's it's up to you. By this shaking up, you'll be able to see that, okay, there are other ways you can do a certain thing. There are other ways you can live a relationship, things like that. Okay, but ultimately it's up to you what you want to choose. So the weekly energy, I would say, is a bit of shaking up, little bits, little pockets of wish fulfillment, small wishes getting fulfilled. Overall, yeah, it's a mix of both. But let us see what how this 10 on 10 portal is influencing your week. Nice. Okay, very nice. So your monology card is saying you're very close to achieving your goal. At the same time, you got three cards. Okay. They're saying nothing will come out of the situation. So this nothing will come out of the situation. They're saying is there's no need to fear. Whatever you are fearing will not happen. So if I would rephrase this as nothing negative will come out of the situation in your case. Okay, not the card in general. In your case, I'm feeling because you got no need to worry. You got it's up to you. So they're saying even though there is the first half of the week might feel like a bit of going through a storm, through an unknown territory, through turbulent winds, but they are saying there's nothing to worry, nothing negative will happen. Okay, but at the same time, like I said, there's some sort of wish fulfillment. So you are very close to achieving your goal, and you will see that in this week. Okay, like I keep thinking of research examples. Like you already got an acceptance from the journal. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I did have a tissue. Thinking where I kept it. Kept it on the other chair. Too far for me to go to that place now. Just give me 1 second and let me grab that tissue. So sorry about the interruption, guys, and thank you for bearing with me. But I didn't want to do a reading with half distracted. So you are very close to achieving your goal, and you will get some news regarding that. Okay, so and then the next card is saying energy is gaining momentum. Okay, so again, which is why probably things feel a bit turbulent. Remember, you got the healer of ages, so you are probably going through tremendous healing. Okay, and whenever you are healing, there are some deeply suppressed fears that come up that you don't think consciously every day, but when you are exposed to intense healing, those things will come up. Like for me, one night, whole night, I was thinking that there are several cats under my bed, and I was so scared because in my childhood I used to be really scared of cats. So things like that, that don't make sense logically, but they will come up. Okay, but remember, there's nothing to worry, no need to worry. This is the card you should remember, and everything is up to you. You are not being forced into any situation. Then your ancestors are saying you got the hunter, track down your fears and desires, which is just what we were talking about. That even though you are getting small successes, small wishes fulfilled, but you still have deep rooted fears and desires that are coming up because you are also going through some intense healing parallelly because of your strong connection with the divine, because you've got the healer of all ages, right? So they're saying just face your fears, and whatever your desires are, as long as they're non-violent, just go and fulfill them. Don't worry about the outcome. Just treat them as an experience and go and have those experience anyway. And then the last card, Shaman, is saying trust in higher forces. Okay. So this is again very, very similar to the healer of all ages. So you really have a very powerful, very pure, very loving spirit guides with you, okay? They are with you. They are with you very much this week because through this 10 on 10 portal, what is happening for you is your healing has got accelerated. I think it is happening for most of us. Airplane going by. So it is happening for the, excuse me, the intense healing is happening for the collective, okay? So that the equilibrium on our earth changes, so that as humans we really rise to take responsibilities of preserving the earth, preserving the well-being of other species. So all this is happening parallelly, whether our mind acknowledges it or not. But you guys are really, really connected, deeply connected to the divine, and you are being intensely healed this week. Things might seem a little bit shaken up, but again, tell yourself there's nothing to worry. It's totally up to you which direction you will go to. Whatever direction you choose, you will be supported by the divine, okay? So overall option to pile 2, I would just remind you, you are going through healing, but you have tremendous divine support. There's nothing to worry. Everything is up to you. Keep doing your thing, okay? Whatever researching, learning, whatever creatively, even if it is not making you earn money at this point of time, but keep doing it because very soon you are going to shine like a star, okay? Uh, yeah, that are all the messages I have for you today. Option to pile 2. Viewers, if this reading resonated, please hit the like button. Please share it with your friends who like this type of content. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and click the bell icon next to the subscription button, okay? I'll see you again in my next reading. Till then, lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay, now I have to put these cards back. Every time I think I will not do a reading outside again because it's so windy here, but I just can't help it. I love, I love sitting in nature and doing tarot readings, even though I end up sneezing. But thank you guys. You have been really kind towards me and my channel. And yeah, I think that is a divine gift as well. I really appreciate your views, your comments, everything, even your silent appreciation, silent comments. Yeah, I feel them in my heart. Welcome to your reading, pile 3 or option 3 viewers who chose this yellow mini Buddha. Let us see what are the energies that you can expect in this upcoming week. So here it's like a really windy day. So please forgive me if you see me flying, if you see me chasing the flying cards, okay? So what we are doing is drawing tarot cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot, from the Energy Oracle, and from the Angel Answers for the weekly energy update, okay? Oh. I'll have to draw again. Okay, thank you. Thank you. And once we have cards for the weekly energy update, we will draw cards from the Monology and the Ancestors deck just to know how the 10 on 10 portal, which is just before the start of this week on Sunday, the 10th of October, how that portal is influencing your upcoming week. Okay, what are the gifts that were coming your way? What are the energies that were activated here? So these are our weekly energy cards. Now we'll draw cards for the 10 on 10 portal. Dear spirit guides, what is it that option 3 or pile 3 viewers have received through this 10 on 10 portal? One more card, please. Okay. Last deck in the is the angel answers, or sorry, the angel and ancestors. Thank you. One more card, please. Ancestors, what are the blessings that pile 3 or option 3 viewers have received through this 10 on 10 portal? Okay, thank you. Okay, just bear with me. Cards are flying. I'm never doing a reading outside again. I say this so many times, but anyways, let's see your weekly energy tarot cards first. Oh, okay, okay. You are definitely moving away from a toxic situation this week. This week, you are moving away from things, situations, people, relationships, your own habitual patterns that no longer serve you anymore, okay? Because you got the Six of Swords, which clearly shows this lady with her child is moving away into calmer waters. And there's a person helping him. So, for many of you, you might find that there is a mentor or a friend or a family member specifically who are helping you to move on, okay? Or it could be you yourself, your higher self is probably helping you move on. But definitely this week you're moving on. It is either with the help of your friends or family or some mentor, or it can be your divine, the version that you connect to. You are receiving help from that, a lot of help from that, because yeah, let me show you this card from the energy oracle deck. You got this temple path. Okay, so whenever you are getting the temple path, it means definitely your some spiritual growth is happening. You are connecting strongly with the divine, and I think with all the three groups today I've seen, so probably the theme of this week for all of us is that the divine has taken over and is ensuring that we discard everything that no longer serves us. I think that has been the theme for all the groups. So if you have resonated with any other group, feel free to check that out. If so, then you got the Nine of Wands as well, which means that there's something that you have worked really hard upon, but you are unhappy with the result, or you have not seen enough results. For some of you, it could be that you are really afraid of, or you really feel unsafe in a situation. Okay, that's why you've built this walls around you. Okay, so you already saw, you got the Six of Swords. So whatever this unhealthy situation was, you are leaving that, and you are leaving that happily. Okay, because you also got this angel card called peaceful resolution. Okay, so this leaving is not something, this didn't work for me, so I'm leaving. Excuse me. So you are leaving this because this thing has come to a completion. There has been a peaceful resolution, and you are leaving this situation with a clear heart. Okay, so there's nothing to worry. And I'm sorry, this is the peaceful resolution, and you are leaving this situation with a clear heart. There's nothing to worry because now you are like, you have evolved from one step, from one level, you are moving on to the next level. It is something like that. Okay, it's not something that you failed and that's why you are giving up. No. Okay, I want to make that clear. Since you're moving into new waters again, there might be a bit of anxiety that you're going through. But again, don't worry about that because you also got the temple path, right? So, whenever you are on a spiritual journey, spiritual transformation, most of the times your spirit guides won't let you see clearly what is in front, which is exactly what your mind wants to know. So, this is where you might get a bit anxious, but they're saying there's nothing to be anxious about, okay? You also got the Knight of Pentacles. I really like the Knight of Pentacles energy because the Knight of Pentacles is an entrepreneur who has just started. And you see, he's in no rush, but he builds a solid foundation. He will get work done. He is slow, okay, but when the output is finalized, the whole world can see it's built on a very strong foundation, and it will bring you money, okay, because it is the Knight of Pentacles. So you are in this Knight of Pentacles stage this week where you are laying the initial bricks of your foundation, and you want to make sure they're strong. That's why you're connecting to the divine, and the divine is helping you. Okay, divine is very much with you, helping you, because yeah, you are moving away from everything that do not serve your growth anymore. Okay, and then you also got this card, listen to your intuition. Like I said, I feel I repeated this message so many times today because in all the groups this came that yes, you are being strongly supported by the divine, and you are capable of feeling it this week. You are capable of receiving messages from the divine this week in the form of your own intuition. So it would be, I would strongly encourage you to sit with yourself every day for 10 minutes just quietly. Clarity you gain are your intuitive messages, okay? So let us see how the 10 on 10 portal before the week starts is helping you. Okay, okay, okay. So, like we were discussing with the Knight of Pentacles, that there is something that you are laying the foundation for brick by brick, which is supported by this monology card, which says a new star is coming. Okay, so definitely this 10 on 10 portal is ensuring a new start happens by releasing the old and rest. Okay, airplane going by, so let me pause for a few seconds. Release the old and rest. This exactly matches with this Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is exactly releasing what does not serve your growth anymore and moving on to a new beginning. Okay, but here your autumn card is additionally saying is rest. Okay, you got the temple path, you got the listen to your intuition. So, excuse me. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm really embarrassed. How every day when I think of doing the tarot reading, I end up with this cold. My body's still getting accustomed to this weather. So, coming back to your reading, is like the rest. Rest is very important for you guys. Don't beat yourself up if you are not working 100% of the time, because rest is important for you to recognize the intuitive messages. You can only hear the voice of the divine in deep, deep silence. Okay, and that is not a physical voice like us, that is an inner knowing. Okay, for most clairaudient people, if you ask them like what is it that you're hearing, they're not hearing physical voices. Mostly it's like they're hearing a message in their head. Most of them, some of them also hear physical voices and stuff. um, so that can only happen if you're well rested, if your body is relaxed. All our psychic abilities, we all have psychic abilities, but the main reason we cannot operate them is because we are so focused on the outside world with our mind. Our mind is continuously working, receiving information every nanosecond and trying to process it. So there's no time really to go within and process what is already inside, right? So this is what is uh, the 10 on 10 portal is doing for you. So beginning of the week, you might feel that, okay, I need to rest. There are some memories of fear, memories of loss that are coming up, and you just release that in the beginning of the week. Then you will realize that yes, you can see a new start for yourself, you can see a new beginning for yourself, and then you start working on that. And you will definitely feel that there is lots of divine help around you. And they're also saying communication is key and stand your ground. Okay? Okay. I'm trying to see what your other tarot card was. You got the Six of Swords. You got the Nine of Wands. You got, huh? So the Six of Swords is moving away from unhealthy situations, and the Knight of Pentacles is the new beginning which you are working towards, layer by layer, taking baby steps, which will be very financially fruitful. But this Nine of Wands is something that you worked hard. It could be a relationship, it could be a work, it could be your life in general, it could be a health, it could be anything, okay? Different for different viewers, okay? But here you are not seeing what you were expecting, the results. So there they are saying, stand your ground. And this is exactly this person is doing, standing his ground. And then they are saying communication is key. So it might happen that maybe sometimes it happens in workplaces. If you're too young, senior people probably are not listening to your idea, even though you have a very good idea. So then you work other ways, you cite other papers and you write it out, you talk to five other people, do what you have to do, but stand your ground and communicate clearly, because the divine is with you. Initially, it might seem a little like banging your head on the wall. It might seem like that initially, but they will listen to you, okay? People who needs to listen will listen to you. The divine will arrange for that. Because remember, you also parallelly have the temple path. So this week, lot is going on for you. On one hand, you are moving on from an unhealthy situation. At the same time, you are really excited to start something new, and you are doing it slowly, which is what your spirit guides are advising. But in your internal world, there is a strong divine play going on, okay? And your intuition, through your intuition, you will receive more messages which will give you clarity, which will give you confidence to move through this situation. I don't see, yeah, like for pile one and pile two, it was a little bit of more turbulent. For you guys, it's just knowing that, okay, yeah, for you, it's not a turbulent week. I would say it is just a usual average week where you do what you have to do. If there is something that's bothering you, that will be like minuscule. You will stand your ground, you will communicate clearly, and the thing will turn into your favor. Okay. So, overall, it's an average week where the divine is helping you, you connect to your intuition, like you do your spiritual thing, you do your worldly things, and yeah, you are just satisfied. You're happy, you're satisfied. Yeah, that is the week I'm saying for you guys. Just remember to stand your ground and communicate clearly if there are any minor issues that happen for you this week. These are the advices I would leave you with. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button. Please comment whatever you want to share with me. Share it with your friends who like similar content. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you again in my next reading. Till then, lots and lots of love. Bye bye.